It is not common to find a doctor with disability in the consulting room. That tells you how rare Dr. Joana Gunab is.
I was told when I was entering senior high school that I couldn't offer science. My teachers thought they were doing me a favor by telling me to choose a more relaxed program. Well, but I wanted what I wanted, so I still went ahead and went for it. In senior high school, my colleagues and some teachers told me I couldn't become a medical doctor because, after all, I live with a disability. But here I am today, right? A living proof that you can, and I am.
She was not born with disability.
At age 4, I went to school one day. I was not very well. I came back home. I think I was running a temperature. They took me to a private facility, and it was a nurse that was running the place. So, and it was in the night. There was no light. She was using a lantern, and she had to give me an injection on my buttocks. Immediately after the injection, I couldn't walk. I couldn't feel my legs. So my mother took me home. We slept. She woke me up at dawn the following morning to take me to a bigger hospital for a checkup. She asked me to get up. I told her I can't get up. African mothers. My mother thought I was just being a child, and she spanked me. She said, "Get up, I'm not tolerating this morning." And I was like, I really can't get up. It's not intentional. So my mother attempted putting me on my feet about 3 different times and realized that I indeed couldn't get up.
Then she had to face the stark reality of being a person with disability.
And how may I help you today?
Her dream of becoming a medical doctor was almost short-lived due to lack of financial assistance. Life in medical school at the University of Development Studies was not easy, but she stayed through to the end against all odds and had a scholarship from the Mastercard Foundation. Even as a medical doctor, Dr. Gunab has to deal with a bigger disease called stigma. There are patients who refuse treatment from her.
There was a gentleman that was brought in, and I was the medical doctor there for surgical rotation, and I had to attend to him. First of all, he looked at me up and down, took a second look at me, and then asked me, "Am I the doctor?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the doctor." She calls the relatives and says he doesn't think I can help him, so they should find a different doctor to help him. So later on, when he noticed that about 2 hours, no other doctor was coming, he now told the family members, "Can you tell me that it's okay now? He will accept the treatment." A similar thing, another male told me that straight out, that he doesn't think, number one, I'm a woman, and number two, I live with a disability. He doesn't see how I could have learned in medical school and how I can treat him when me, myself, my leg is like that.
Her dating life is not exempted.
So far, all my relationships ended partly because I lived with a disability. One of my boyfriends telling me, God said when he dates me, he will die. Number 2 was, he is okay with me being disabled, but he doesn't think his family and friends would like me because I'm disabled. And number 3 was, because I'm a nodna, it's already a minus, and then I'm disabled on top. So it's a double minus for him.
But she has come a long way as a doctor with disability.
When I started working, I never wanted to be associated with we said it, that she can't be a medical doctor. So when I'm working, I give it my utmost best.
Prescott is very proud of her. She's outstanding, and she doesn't allow the disability to restrict or limit her when it comes to discharging her duties as a doctor.
Now she and her colleague are helping other children with disability.
We decided to go to rural communities, pick up children who live with disabilities, and ensure that they have a proper education, just like Chelsea and I had, which has brought us where we are today.
When she's not in the consulting room, Dr. Gunab is sure to be in the studio recording music.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves in emotion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion.
She wants more conversations in Ghana centered on inclusion. She advised persons with disability not to give up on their dreams.
I just want you to know that your disability doesn't mean the end of your life. If you allow people to tell you it's the end of your life, they'll keep telling you it's the end of your life. Just know I'm constantly rooting for you.
Portia Gabo TV3 News, Accra.
And all those things things I didn't say. Wrecking ball.